Hello, friends. You'll never guess what I did last weekend. I went to a No Kings rally as a conservative and came back in one piece. How about that? So, I'm going to tell you all about how that went, and I'm going to show you some clips of my experience there. Now, to be completely clear, I was there as a friendly dissenter to socialize, to converse. I did not scream. I did not antagonize. I didn't come at people with a bullhorn and none of that. That is not who I am. And in turn, I was actually pleasantly surprised by how civil most of their interactions with me were. And I was the only dissenter there for a lot of the time, apart from one young man who stumbled across it by accident and was only there for about an hour at most. Like, he and I came across each other at one point, and he looked kind of scared to approach anyone in the crowd initially, and I guess he could tell I wasn't like the rest of them. So he came up to me and said, excuse me, do you know what this is about? I just randomly came across this. And I was like, yeah, they're basically protesting Trump because they think he's a dictator. And he just shook his head and was like, yeah, a dictator who was rightfully legally elected. And I said, yeah, you're not wrong. I'm not here in support of them. I'm here as a friendly dissenter and just to, socialize, converse, ask questions, try to engage, try to end the dialogue. And he agreed. He kind of got inspired to do the same thing. Like I said, he didn't stay there the whole time like I did, but he was there for around an hour or a little less. And it was cool. I got a new friend and an ally out of that. And disclaimer, this video is not a call to incite harassment or violence of any kind against any of the individuals shown. If you happen to recognize any of the individuals shown, do with that information what you will, I guess. I mean, I can't control you, but I will say I will not endorse it if you go harass or bully these individuals, because that is not the purpose of this video. I just want to go on record and say that because I know some people are going to take this the wrong way, so I want to be completely in the clear on that. I am not going to call for violence of any kind, and I don't hate anyone or endorse hatred of any kind. So, without further ado, here's some clips of my experience with some commentary.
Oh my god.
That's so cute. That's cute. Do you know what the frog means? What the frog is supposed to mean?
The frogs first appeared in the I think the No Kings protest of last week.
Oh, neat.
So frogs have been capitalism. So I think they continued the idea
That's interesting. Does the frog represent anything in particular? Like,
not
is
that
there?
I'm aware of.
Okay, yeah. I was just wondering if there was any particular symbolism behind having a frog in particular.
It's not my sign. I'm not that. The person who put that up is very clever.
Oh yeah, right on. Okay, so as you may have heard, the lady I spoke with was not the person who came up with the frog thing. I was sadly not able to find out and speak with the person who did. And at the time, the conclusion I came to for their choice of the frog was that it was like alliteration, frog, fascism. They had the same first letter and whatnot. But later, since the time of recording that and during the process of editing for this video, I discovered that apparently some leftists are using frogs as a counterpart to the Pepe the Frog meme that's become associated with the far right. And now I think, okay, that was most likely the reasoning behind their use of the frog at this event. And the lady I spoke with, I figure she was most likely unaware of that. Because she was on the older side. No disrespect, but that's just a fact. She was on the older side. And therefore probably out of the loop on the internet and meme culture. So I think that handily explains that. I'm thankful I came across that during the time I was editing this video, because that helped satiate my curiosity on the choice of the frog use. And so now, this next interaction, the best way I can describe it is that it has the vibes of the sad kindergarten teacher. Who's being mean? Your sign says stop being so mean. Who's being mean?
I
see. I see.
The administration in general, they're just very mean the way they do things.
Yeah.
Should be nicer.
Yeah.
Kindness is important.
It is, I agree. Alright, see what I mean? Sad kindergarten teacher vibes, bless her heart. And rhetoric like that really drives home how flimsy and emotion-based these people's moral code is. Because, I mean, that's so basic. Okay, be kind, be nice, and what? There's so much more to being a good person than just that. Kindness is indeed a virtue. Kindness is important. That's probably the one true thing she said. But truth and concrete objective morality is just as important. And if your entire moral code is emotion-based and based on just being nice, it's like the house of sand, you know, from the Bible. And yeah, these people have little to no moral foundation. It's quite sad. Now, the next interaction. Some of my fellow conservatives have described these events as a circus, and this next man doesn't exactly dispel that. His visual aid of choice was a rubber chicken. Get a load of this.
Do no good though.
What was that?
He does a lot of barking around, but he don't get nothing done.
Oh yeah, that's what the chicken means?
No Donald. No Donald. Chicken taco. Yeah, chicken Donald.
Rubber chicken, I see, that's cute. Now, as you can see, this man's behavior was not too far off from what he claimed Trump's behavior was. Hollering and not getting much of substance done. I barely even got any words out of him because he seemed so intent on just walking around and squeaking his rubber chicken and hollering. I will say, though, credit where credit was due, that one was kind of invented, kind of funny. And these people clearly are extremely fixated on poultry, because this next interaction also does little to dispel the circus metaphor. And these people's visual aids of choice was inflatable poultry. Check it out. Cute. Hello, how are y'all? Good. What does taco mean? And what does the chicken mean?
Taco stands for Trump always chickens out.
Oh, okay.
And people on Wall Street came up with it because of how he always says, I'm going to do tariffs, and then he says he's not, and then he says he is, and then he says he's not.
Oh.
And it really made him angry when a reporter asked him
Oh, really?
about it. He got really upset.
Really?
So, of course, and that's been around for a little while now.
Right on, I see. So I'm guessing, well, that answers my question about what the chickens mean. That makes sense.
Yep.
So is that why the chicken costume too, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I figured it was appropriate because of the chicken theme.
Right on. And what about the flamingo? Is that...
I just wanted a different one than the chicken, and it seemed like fun. And flamingos are way
cute? Oh, yeah. I see. Right on. Have a great day.
Wildlife policies are bad for flamingos.
Are they? How are they affecting flamingos in particular?
Well, all climate change is going to affect all species.
I see. I
If
see.
you even recognize that climate change is an issue, then you're anti-wildlife.
I see. I see. Right on. Thanks for the input. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Okay, so along with the bizarre imagery used, she also went on, as you heard, to make extreme statements about climate change that seem to kind of come out of nowhere, or at the very best be only somewhat loosely, tangentially related. And as for her claim about Trump flip-flopping on tariffs, I had my doubts about that too. I don't think I agree. I think he's actually been very consistent. Now this next interaction is probably the closest thing I had to a somewhat contentious one, but even that's a bit of a stretch, but you'll see what I mean. Hello! Can you tell me why you had the flag upside down?
Yeah, the country's in distress.
I see. Why do you think it's in distress?
Being recorded.
What was that?
Being recorded.
I'm not showing your face, I'm just showing the flag.
We're in distress. The country's going down the wrong path.
I
We
see.
got a dictate.
What was that?
We have a dictate.
Got it, I see. Right on. You have a blessed day. There we go. So as you saw, he got a bit flustered when he noticed I was recording. And this surprised me a bit because multiple people were recording one another as well. And recording was explicitly not only allowed but encouraged in the event description. So that kind of makes me wonder why getting recorded by me specifically threw him off. Bear in mind, I was not wearing or carrying anything that would outwardly automatically signal me as a conservative. Like, I didn't show up in this hat. I showed up in a normal outfit. I didn't, I blended in until I started talking, basically. But yeah, I'm not sure why getting recorded by me specifically threw him off. But in the end, though, as you can see, I did respect his boundaries. I only showed the flag, not his face, and he barely gave any elaboration to why he felt the nation was in distress. And I wanted to engage with him more, I would have, but given him being so on edge, I did not feel at liberty to do so. And that's also why I chose the words "had a blessed day" when parting ways with him, to really drive home my lack of hostility, really emphasize to him, I don't want any trouble with you. Alright, so this next one is a relatively simple one about a sign I saw. Oh, wow! I was wondering, is the purple and white on the PE, is that a particular choice? Does that mean something?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why.
They just gave me this sign.
Oh,
And
I
it's just
see.
my friend's sign that I had to leave.
I see, because it seems like a deliberate choice,
I'm
because
sure
there's the rainbow and then there's
I'm
those
sure
different
it does
colors.
mean something,
Purple and
but
white.
I do
I'm
not
curious.
know.
I see. That makes
Might be
sense.
part of the ace thing, but that's black, purple, and white.
Yeah.
So I
Ace
have no
like.
idea specifically.
I see. And that sign you made?
No, a friend made it, but she had to leave, so
Oh.
I'm holding it.
Right on, right
Be here
on.
in spirit.
There you go. That's a good way to look at it. So I never did get the chance to find out what the purple and white on the PE and nope meant. If anyone watching this has any idea, any speculation on that one, feel free to shoot me a comment about it. As for the community older capitalism sign that she was also holding, it definitely piqued my curiosity, but as you hopefully heard, she mentioned that she wasn't really the one who made it. She was holding it for a friend who'd made it, so I didn't really ask about that one, but it definitely piqued my curiosity on the intent behind that. Like, they make it seem like community and capitalism are mutually exclusive concepts, so I, of course, do not agree. But yeah, I wasn't able to get a whole lot of the input, but it was a relatively pleasant interaction nonetheless, I'd say. So now I'm just going to show some more general footage from the event as a whole. There's definitely still going to be a few parts that stood out to me that I will come back and commentate on. But yeah, the next few clips are just going to be the footage I got of the overall event as a whole, so you can get an idea of the crowd, the environment, the ambiance, etc. Here we go.
I can move them if you want to see them better.
Oh, sure. I'm just curious what all the signs say.
No, signs brown. They're just like that. No, the ones that look like that with X's on them.
I know, relax. Moving them so you can read them.
Interesting.
That's not that.
What?
That's that.
Alright, I gotta come back and weigh in on this one. I felt so bad for those sweet kids. So bad. Oh my goodness. That's the only reason I didn't directly engage with the woman who made those signs. I felt it would have been very inappropriate to potentially make a scene in front of them. But also, quite honestly, I found it even more inappropriate for the mom to be even having those signs while her kids were present. I'm especially referring to the one, hopefully you saw it, that calls Trump a rapist. I absolutely do not believe for a second that he is one. Don't get me wrong. Believe me, if her kids were not there, I would have loved to press her a bit on why she thinks that and what proof she thinks there is. But again, that was not a discussion that should happen around kids, and kids that young, I don't even think they should know what a rapist is.
The crown? Yes. I don't have that. That was somebody else's.
Ooh, what you got? Is that a pig? Oh, that's so cute. I was wondering if maybe that might be your reason behind that choice of costume.
Yeah.
I was
All the time.
really, oh man. A pig, that's cute. Is that like nipples? Is that nipples on the pig costume? Oh my god, the pig costume has nipples. Is that what that's gotta be what that is, right? Oh my gosh, the pig costume has nipples. What the heck? Oh man. Okay, that one that one dang near short-circuited me. What reason was there for the pig costume to have nipples? The dressing up like a pig because she thinks Trump is a pig, whatever. That's pretty basic. That's pretty unsurprising. But nipples on the pig costume. Pretty much all I could say was, but why though? Just why?
Oh, you got it again? Yeah, that was
Oh, well, we got a costume. Can you tell me what your costume means?
I figured I would dress like Patriotic Day.
I see, that's cool. Is there like a particular character you're portraying, or? Neat, I see. Right on, makes sense. Oh, okay, I think I get it. That's clever. Reminds me of like the old days of having to dodge the filters on websites. That's what it makes me think of.
Diva Shark.
A Tifa shark, oh my gosh. I hear something about Republican gerbils?
No, the gerbils.
What did he say?
He pardoned all the Republican criminals.
Oh, I thought I heard Republican gerbils. I was extremely curious of the context of that. That'd be something, wouldn't it?
No, no foul talk about it.
A dingaling?
Picking on it. It's all good.
My dingaling, my dingaling. Ooh, I love that. The unicorn song. Yes, ma'am. So you heard me agree with that woman who said this is what free speech looks like, because technically she was completely right. She was exercising her right to free speech, even if her way of going about it was not one I believe is correct morally or factually, but I couldn't disagree with the fact that she was exercising her right to free speech.
Danny? He was just here. He went out for a bit.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Good.
Them chanting the USA chant, that certainly caught me off guard. That is not a practice I would have expected from a left-leaning event, because more often than not, in my anecdotal experience, leftists do not describe themselves as patriotic or perceive themselves as patriotic, but these people, they genuinely seem to be trying to portray their cause as a patriotic one. And it surprised me a lot. Like, when I first heard the chant start, my knee-jerk reaction was almost to join in with them before I remembered where I was a split second later, and I was like, oh yeah, the reason behind why they're doing this is not one I would agree with, but, like, I don't know. Why do you think they did that? It came off like they were kind of trying to hijack conservative methods. What do y'all think? Now this next woman, I saved the craziest for last. She went on this entire tirade about how supposedly ICE is in Kingman, staying at the Hampton Inn, and went on a rant about how horrible and racist and fascist and such they were. And okay, so in the first part of the footage, you'll see I mostly showed the ground because I did not know how she would feel about getting recorded, because most of the time when people are that mad and you try to record them, their automatic reaction is, you get that blankety blanket camera out of my face right now. But then I noticed other people around her were also recording her, and she did not seem to notice or care. So I went ahead and started recording her too, and language warning, language warning, language warning, I'm serious. This broad, in the matter of less than 2.5 minutes, she dropped more F-bombs than I had in my entire life. Now granted, the number of F-bombs I've dropped in my entire life is 0, but I digress.
Kingman at the Hampton Inn. They have been here for the last 2 months. Get them out. This is America, where we all belong, no matter the color of our skin. The Hampton Inn. ICE is here. They have been here for the last 2 fucking months. They stay at the Hampton Inn. They need to go. We are all human, no matter the color of our skin. End of the day, that is different. People wake up. People are from their home. ICE is here. They've been here for the last 2 months. And they stay in the Hampton Inn.
Oh, yeah. They do not belong here.
They do not belong.
That is fascism.
It is.
Absolutely.
101.
I hate fascism.
Is anyone here? Is anyone here?
There are, and a lot of them have yellow.
Yes.
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 And we're all Antifa. You wouldn't be here today if you were not.
That's right.
It's now yellow. ICE has yellow tabs on their vehicles. A lot of the times it's no longer the white and blue ones. It is yellow. They stay here. They've been here the last 2 months, and they've been staying in the Hamptons Inn. About a month ago, they had actually went after somebody down on Andy Devine just because of the color of their skin. And in fact, last week, they had taken 2 people out of a blue truck just because of the color of their fucking skin. It is wrong. It is fascism. It is racism. Get ICE out. Thank you. We are focusing on the rally. That is what this rally is for.
Bless her heart. Alright, well, that about sums it up. But I want to end this video on some positive notes. So, first of all, I wanted to say how glad I am that people were surprisingly civil for the most part, that I got back in one piece, because I'm not gonna lie, when I was on my way there, I did feel it was a very real risk that someone would at least threaten me. I didn't necessarily feel it was significantly likely someone would actually take me out or try to, but I did feel like I was quite likely to get threatened, but thankfully I was glad to be wrong about that. I was glad that that was not the case. And the event organizers, you'll be pleasantly surprised to know I ended up speaking with them at the end. And I outright told them that whole time I'd been a conservative just there to socialize and debate and conversate. And they reacted surprisingly positively. In my head, I'm thinking this is not the reaction I anticipated, but I will take it. We had a friendly conversation. They said they were glad I was out of my comfort zone. And I clarified, well, I wasn't exactly out of my comfort zone, because I told them I'm happy to socialize, I'm happy to conversate, I'm happy to engage in civil debate with anyone who will grant me the same respect. But, yeah, they were extremely cordial with me. They even gave me from their free stash of snacks. I took Cheetos and Nutter Butters. And it ended on a positive note, all things considered. And now to end this video on an even more positive note, I will show you a compilation of the best individuals I met there, which is the doggies. Is your doggy friendly? Hello, boy or girl? Penny?
Yeah.
Hi, Penny. Aww.
Oh, nice.
Oh, she's so sweet. Yay! Penny, well, doggies are tremendous judges of character, I like to say.
Yes, yes, they are.
Yes, sir. What kind is she?
She's a Pit Shepherd mix.
Oh, wow, that's such a cool mix.
Super smart.
Oh, I bet. Aw.
Too smart for her own good sometimes.
Really? Aw. She's precious. Well, y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for talking. Oh, the poodle! Is the doggy friendly? Hi! Oh, look at you. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. What's her name? Salsa. Salsa! I love that. Hi, Salsa. Hi, Salsa. Ah, you're one pretty puppy. You're one pretty puppy. Yes, you are. No. Oh, there's another doggy. Is your doggy friendly?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, sweet baby. Hi, boy or girl?
Boy.
What's his name?
Buddy.
Buddy. Hi, Buddy. Oh, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are.